Morning guys, it's Saturday morning. We're out at Milton Keynes. We decided not to work today because the forecast didn't look good, so wasn't point making a mess for half a day. So we are servicing this D6T this morning. 500-hour service, filters, etc. Everything a good grease up, check over, ready to go again next week. I'll take you for a bit of a tour around the site as well, or when I get this done. I'll get you some footage of servicing this. Just want to say a big thank you for the subscribes we've been getting. If I can carry on, that'd be great. So please go over and subscribe. Yeah, we'll get some more footage once we get this fired up. It can warm up for a bit just to warm the engine oil up, and then we'll go from there. Where's the last service? 10,500. Yeah, she's due. This is the track that the joining link come apart on the other day, so before we go today I just want to double check them bolts, and I'll do the other side. We'll get the D6N greased up and go from there. Size of that, there to them. Got the haul roads in, clay haul roads. Take you for a bit of a tour on that later on. So yeah, I'll get the camera set up and we'll get some footage. So that's where we're at the minute. Got the fuel filters off. That rag needs a good clean. Get that done. Bring the compressor and jet wash over. Give that a good jet wash. It's not looking very clever. And then get these new filters on. Give this bowl a good clean out. Get the oil filter done the other side. Air filter up there. Fresh oil done. There's the oil filter down there, but get him off, get him changed. That one's a nightmare. I usually struggle with this one. It's awkward. Give it a go. So not a bad week this week. Got that stockpiling over there. Got this little dig out. Got this clay haul road put in. Started moving some topsoil up from the far end yesterday up this end. Starting to get there. Starting to look like something now. Starting to get areas dried up. Getting some of the water off that are sat there from all the weather. Yeah, haul road's all the way up there. Getting the topsoil from up over there yesterday. Bringing it all the way down, stockpiling it on the concrete pad, ready to go out on wagons for the client. I think that they're going to do with that. And then got this haul road in for our plant. Borough pit over there. That's where we're at this week. I'll try and get some more Monday of the plant working. We had that track snap on the D6T this week, so we've just checked them bolts that snap. Check the new ones. I wanted to check the other side while we were at it, and shock, there's 2 snap bolts out of 4, so that one's not going out Monday now. The one in the middle between the roller and the other dozer. We had brand new tracks on it a couple of years ago, and we've had nothing but trouble with these ASTRAC tracks. It had rollers, idlers, chains, pads, sprockets. It snapped one last year, this year, and it snapped the bolts over there, so it snapped the bolts on the other track as well now. So give up with that. There's going to be some emails sent on Monday and some phone calls made, but I think we're going to end up looking like we're going to be retracking it again when there's still a bit of life left in it. Oh, wet old worm. So yeah, a little bit annoying on that front, but good job we found it before they snapped again on site or in an awkward position, which is annoying because we had a lad starting on that Monday. I just had to set him back a couple of days, but we'll see. Big old gill. Morning guys, it's Sunday morning. Just giving this digger a quick grease up. Filled it up with diesel, it's going out on hire, and coming to collect it this morning. So just going around this now, getting all the grease nipples, put plenty of grease around it, check the oils, filled it up with diesel. Grease nipples up there we're going to get. These main ones are there. Couple at the back there. Yesterday we got that D6 service, we found 2 more snap bolts on the other track. So that's parked up for a while. Yesterday afternoon I got that all washed and underneath because it's got MOT Tuesday. That's all washed under there, ready for MOT. She wants tidying up really. Want to get it in for a paint this year if we could. Get that chassis tidied up just before it starts getting start getting to it. We've got HJD's dumper in here, it's like if we're in storage yard at the minute. Nah, we had it on hire and brought it back to our job. That's where we're at this morning. Get this greased up. They're meant to be here at 8:30, but it's 9 o'clock. So just finished getting this greased up this morning, and then we've got to get this trailer washed. It's got MOT as well, so I've got the grueling job of laying underneath it with a jet wash, getting soaked. Shouldn't be too bad. Give it a good spraying. Traffic film remover. Just try and start at the far end I can, work my way back. I think that's the plan. And we'll go from there. Busy at the minute. That 3-tonner over there, that's going out next week once the lorry's back on the road. Got some ditches to do for a farmer on the roadside, so get them done. Get this out the yard this morning. Then we're just going to have the Challenger. Just waiting for the weather to dry up a bit on the job we're on. We might potentially head over there with a bit of topsoil stripping. We shall see. I'm still umming and ahhing whether to sell it. I think I would if the right person come along and offered the right money for it. I think I'd let it go as a unit. Don't get me wrong, it's a bloody good tool when it's working, but our line of work seems to be changing a fair bit. It seems to be wanting to be more dump trucks, so we seem to be hiring more dump trucks at the minute. And then obviously with the groundworks, it's too big for the groundworks unless it's a big topsoil strip. So if anyone is interested or knows anyone that might be interested in it, then give us a shout, because it's a shame to see it sat there and someone could probably put it to good use. Got a tipper driver starting tomorrow on the tipper, so that'll free us all up a bit. It'll give me a bit of breathing space now to get on with other stuff. Happy days. Harold and Hilda, nearly 2 hours late, but they're here. Oh, you got to have a shunt. How you doing, mate? Yeah, ours is in for MOT, so that's why Harry's took it down for Ross this morning. So that's where we're at. So then guys, welcome to this part of the job. It don't rain, it pours. Second time this track snapped since we've run this undercarriage. Never ever again will I run this kit. It's easy enough to get back on. Get a bit of footage of messing around with this tonight. A couple of hours it should be back on, so just got to get that bit of track lifted up over that roller, track it forward gradually or back. I think I'm going to go forward, try and join it up there. So that's where we're at. Dave's just bringing the digger up now, get that connected, get the tension out of it and go from there. So get some tools and that'll do. Bloody job. So we got as far as we can this evening. got sight shutting, so we can't do much more. And I can't do much more because the bolts have snapped. So there's not enough thread in this bit where they thread into. So we're going to drill and tap and die them to get them back in. But cut my hand. So hopefully tomorrow, I can't do it tomorrow, I'm too busy. So if we get someone out, pull them, drill and extract them snap studs, we can get that bolted back together and working again. Bloody tracks. This is the second time, well, I bet it's 12 months ago it happened. Same side, same track. Never by ASTRAC. I've had nothing but trouble. Pads coming loose, the joining link snapping. Well, not snapping, but the bolts snapping. I'm half tempted this time, don't know whether to just weld them up, get the new bolts put in it, and then get a bit of weld run along the sides, just to see what happens, but that's where we're at. It's not in an ideal location either, next to a road. One of my friends next door. So hopefully she'll still be there in the morning, or still in one piece in the morning, should we say. Right on top of a bank as well, top of the stockpile they've been building. And then I noticed when I got back to the yard today, because I've been on the tipper, we've got a driver starting next week, so I'm just covering that. They, yeah, she's right up there, look. Pain in the arse, but there we are. I noticed when I got back on the tipper tonight, a couple of the wheel nuts are loose. Got to get back now from here and get that sorted. I'm hoping it's not done any damage to the rims. We'll get them torqued up tonight. That had brakes yesterday, and I thought they'd have torqued them up, and then I was going to re-torque them tonight. When I was looking at them tonight to re-torque them, I was like, hang on a minute, they're loose. So they done brakes on 2 axles, and one set come loose, so a bit annoying. So it's not all fun and games, I'll tell you. On the plus side, well, it's not the plus, but we have tomorrow morning our D6N coming over. We can keep running tomorrow. We'll have the N. Just have to look after the trucks a bit. That'll be that. And hopefully we get someone out tomorrow, get that looked at, get that back together, and then job is a good one for now. See what tomorrow throws at us. You can't let these things put you back. It's just another day. It'll still be there in the morning, well, hopefully with our friends next door, but it's only a few snap bolts. We'll get them replaced and we'll get going again. Just annoying. The annoying fact of it is it's a new customer, it's a new contract, second day into the job and a bloody track snap, but we'll get there. Happy days. Some of the kit. Nice evening, red sky at night, Shepherd's Delight. Big old girl, that one. So we shall see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully Tom can come out and get them done. Monday afternoon, getting a bit of topsoil stacked in this corner, ready for a bit of muck away. Got the dozer sorting out from where the trucks are tipping. Get all this tidied up tonight and tracked in. Stand here a second till he sees us. So yeah, we've got a fair heat coming up here now. So what we're basically doing there, we've got that windrow of topsoil there where the 50 tonner sat. Loading that, putting it next to this concrete pad we've got down here. So it's going to go away on lorries, so it's on hard, clean ground. Got another truck coming up now. From the batter there. That's what we like to see. One hauling, one tipped, one waiting, one being loaded. Nice little rim going on. Let's have a play on these batters now. I'll get on there in a bit and tidy them up. Yeah, just getting these few jobs done before main work start. We're just waiting on a few things to be confirmed with soils and bits and pieces and models. So once we get models and all that other stuff sorted out, that dozer's still part of, hopefully tomorrow we'll get the new track bolts in, the ones that are snapped that we noticed on Saturday. So it'll take a bit of pressure off the D6N. T can be looking after the trucks while the N can be getting on with other stuff. That's another week done, guys. It's Wednesday afternoon. Got some footage this week of out on site servicing one of the dozers. It was overdue a service. We got that caught up with Saturday. We've also come across a problem with one of the other tracks on it, so we had to get someone out this week to sort the bolts out, but now that's back up and running, so that's all good. The tracks are getting worn on it. It's a bit of a shame really, because they're not very old. What else we got done? We got some footage of MOT prep this week, getting the lorry ready for MOT, having to wash it underneath and cleaned up. We've got 13 tonner went out on hire. Harry picked it up Sunday morning. That's gone to Bedford, I believe. And then you see the footage of the snap track. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I'm not going to show you all the good, we'll show you the bad as well. So that's one of the not so good bits. We had that track snap, the joining link, the bolts failed for some reason. It's the second time it's done that, and they're the correct bolts that the manufacturer supplies, so, and they're a bit slow to come out and try and sort this issue out. That's the second set that's had in 2 years. Seems to be doing them every 12 months, but maybe I'm missing a trick. And as you can see in the video, that went in a really nice place. So we got a fitter's van up there, got the snap bolts out, and then that was back up and running. Then when we serviced it Saturday, I wanted to check the bolts on both tracks, so we checked the one that we had repaired, they were fine. Checked the other side and we found 2 snap bolts in that joining link as well, so we kept that parked up for Monday. Tuesday morning someone come out and got the bolts out for us, so they put the new ones back in. So I did, when they snapped last year, I got plenty of extra spares just in case it ever happened. I thought if I get spares, hopefully it'll never happen again, but it seems to be an occurring problem, so something we need to look into. Lorry passed its MOT on Tuesday, so that's good. That's all back. That had to have a few tyres and bits and pieces for MOT, but apart from that, that's good. Then you've got some drone footage and some walking around footage of the earthworks we're doing at Milton Keynes. See the diggers and the trucks working. A heap of topsoil that we've got to move from one end of the site to the other, so it can be loaded away on lorries going off site. You see the dump trucks are bringing that down from up the field. We've got the D6N, that's just stripping some vegetation, ready to start clearing more ground. Yeah, getting there. Nice weather's on side, so it's good progress. And then we've got having some good load counts, getting all the dump truck drivers to count their loads, but the dump trucks count it for them. So yeah, we seem to be getting more loads. The whole roads are in there holding up alright, so we'll get some more footage of that as we go in, and we'll be bringing some more plant in here at some point, but we're just getting started and getting things opened up, getting areas ready. We've got the GPS to get on the dozer this week, get the models all sorted out, make sure they're working, get the base station up so the GPS will work, but I can show you more of that when that comes. I'll try and get that on a video next week, I think, of the base station and how we set the base station up, and then the engineers set the dozers up, or measure the dozers up and make sure everything's reading right, and then going forward we should be fine. So thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscribes. We seem to be getting a lot more. We're over, I think we're over 250 now subscribers, so that's good. Keep it going if we can. So it's great. I'll see you on the next one.